Hi, Max. How are you? This is Gonzalo
I'm all
Lira
right, thank you.
from El Heraldo in Mexico. Tell me something. Is it true that you started writing the music before the production even started?
Well, I read the script and I immediately just sort of had some ideas. So I just made, I guess about half an hour of music and just sent it over to Chloe just so that we would have something to have a conversation about. It was a series of experiments, really. And she really connected to those. And they became part of her production process. You know, she was looking at locations, looking at costumes, design, always playing this music, you know. Yeah, it just sort of found its way into the DNA of the film, and they were playing it on set when they were, rehearsing and shooting, and then it it was she used it to make her first edit, and then we developed the material through.
It's interesting because I think that although images can be built, inspired in certain pieces of music, that music is inspired in words, and those words actually are images, just not put on
Yes.
screen. So what were you watching? And once you saw the picture, once you saw the film, did it make sense with the things that you were already imagining? I
Mhm.
mean, was there a conversation between you and Chloe on beforehand?
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing for me was that Chloe's thematic approach, which was to do with like Agnes's family relationships, the family drama, but also her relationship into the earth and the beyond. These are all components of what Chloe wanted. And, Agnes's perspective throughout the film was, what I was interested in and what Chloe was interested in. There were immediate sort of, in a way, obvious connections for us, and I really lent into those. And therefore, all the women's voices in the score and all of this. And I was fortunate in that, they sent me just shots from the location. This is the forest. So, I had that picture of the forest, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna work. So I was sort of, in a way, keeping in touch with some of their decisions as they went along.
When talking about musical scores for movies, and mainly with movies that deal with grief as a subject matter, like this one, it's so easy to be manipulative with the music, to lose
Yeah.
control with what you're putting on the screen and the emotions of the people. What was your measure, not to go too dramatic, too overly
Yeah.
manipulative?
I mean, that's obviously the big danger, right, with this film. And I just wanted to be very, very minimal. I wanted them. The thing is, you've got Jesse Buckley, who's like, what a performance, right? I mean, it doesn't need more. There is no more than Jesse Buckley. So I was like, no, less. So the music is it just tries to be transparent to the psychology. It just sort of sits, it's almost like, in like a Renaissance painting, you have layers, underpainting, background, da 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 da. So the music just kind of sits behind the drama, sits behind the psychology, and just kind of holds it very gently. That's all I wanted to do.
Max, that's my time. Thank you so much for yours
Nice
today.
to talk to you.
Nice
Thanks.
to talk to you.